Hey class, Miss Stevens here. Hope you're having a wonderful day. You should have seen from our class announcement that you do have an extension, woohoo, for your Carry the Torch research project. This is worth big points, as I highlighted in my announcement, 250 points of big to be precise. Make sure that you're doing the very best work that you can. Scoring high on this assignment will be a great way to kind of cushion yourself for your quarter report card. So let me know what questions you have, make appointments to work with me on campus, and let me know what I can do to help you. Your new deadline is Tuesday, the 4th at midnight. Remember that you do have other deadlines that week, so if you're operating and planning accordingly, this paper should hopefully be finished well before midnight on Tuesday so you can be making good pace with the rest of the class. But what this announcement is going to cover is how to turn in your final project to the grading zone and the SafeAssign zone. So SafeAssign is a great tool for making sure, one, that you're attributing your sources correctly. It's a learning tool. And two, to make sure that you're not plagiarizing any information. And as I have warned most of you, it's really easy to accidentally plagiarize on this assignment. If you need to review plagiarism policies, make sure you visit the orientation and check out my syllabus. So, how to submit your final project. You're going to come into the unit, and at the bottom, you'll see the folder for Carry the Torch. We're going to go ahead and open that. And if you need to review any pieces of the project or want to check the rubric, you can go back into the content here. But you'll notice that you have two submission zones. The first one is the main submission. And in this submission, you're going to submit a complete copy of your project. And that's going to include your rough draft, your final draft, and your works cited. Now your works cited should appear on the last page of your final draft, and if you have a rough draft of it as well, that's okay too. So how to submit for that, you'll come in here, and you can actually submit a full package in one submission. So you're going to browse your computer, find your project, and I would like you to label your projects with your last name, underscore, carry the torch, underscore, whatever you're turning in. So right now I'm going to go ahead and select my rough draft. And you can see last name, title of the assignment, rough, click open. And that appears to be attached. But then I can come back in and attach multiple files. So I want to make sure that you're attaching a package and not just doing several different submissions. This is still one submission, I'm just doing several different assignments within it. So I have my final draft, my rough draft, my logs, and any other information that you need to turn in. So once that's there, go ahead and click, can't quite see it, the submit button right here. And you always can check that. This assignment is complete, review submission history, and I can review my submission history right here. So again, one big package, don't do several submissions. Click OK. And now you're going to turn into SafeAssign. And again, the only thing you're turning in here is the final draft. I'm going to go ahead and click Viewer Complete. This is the first time you're turning it in. And this submission zone is going to look just like your other submission zone. So you're going to come down here, File to Attach, click Browse, and I'm just going to turn in the what? That's right, the final. And if you want, you can choose to submit your paper to the global database. Go ahead and click I agree, and then hit Submit. And again, you'll have your submitted successfully. Now you can come back and check your own report to see what it said. And you can look at it here and it will tell you how much is matching, and I'll post another video about how to read that report so you can see what you did right and what you need to work on for the future. But again, I will only give points for this project if you have your full project posted here as one package and then only the final draft here. If you have any questions about how to use SafeAssign or what the report looks like, let me know. Again, you can look at your report, and I'll be using it to make sure that your citations look great and that you're learning how to do this correctly. If you have questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'm really looking forward to reading and looking at your projects. You all have done a fabulous job. Remember, that doesn't have to be just a plain old written paper. You can absolutely create a website. You can do a PowerPoint, a Google presentation. If you want to do an oral report, just make sure that you're recording alongside your PowerPoint. Make sure you're taking into consideration different ways to engage an audience. You'll see a lot of this down the road, not only in your jobs when you're giving presentations and reporting out to people who are your superiors, but of course too as you collaborate more and more down the road. So don't be afraid to do something that you haven't done before. If you have questions, just ask. Otherwise, again, I'm really looking forward to seeing your projects. They are going to be great. Take care.